Honestly, I feel like in this game, Super Marco should win out the lane just because they have a mid trio that is incredibly fast, especially when you compare it to what Delphine Yaguai has. Honestly, the Alice as well as the Valentina can win the lane pretty well. It's only Zhaoxi on this Suyo that I'm just slightly bit worried of because like having just the Marcel and the Nolan should be pretty fast enough for them to really do much. But look at this rotation here. Kyle is immediately taking a green camp away from Dongfeng Yaoguai, Zhaoxi. That just again shows that they are pretty confident in the speed of their composition here, even with Zed being around there alongside Yi1. Oh, Juno, hold on. Actually, Kyle might be in trouble here, or also known as Juno.
Well, he's totally fine, and even gets the retribution down as well. Loses that out, but look at the vertical jungling. On the opposite side, the invasion onto this green camp has been successful for Zhaoxi as he gets his way back out and immediately starts making his way over to the purple buff. And this is not going to get contested. They saw Kyle use the retribution, so it's going to be a no contest at all as Kyle is just trying to get his purple buff down so that he can have some more pressure down on the bot lane.
Yeah, and this kind of neutralizes the advantage that Team Falcons should have because Zed as well as Yuan was able to get in a good position to slow down Falcons long enough so that Zhaoxi can vertical jump for himself. I don't think he got the camp. Did he? I'm not sure.
No, he got the camp. He got the camp.
Pero maganda yung hero ni Super Marco.
Already like very close to level 4 before the wave even collapses. It's supposed to be
yun
before
the
9 o'clock mark. But even so,
Logi siya sa early dapat dyan.
Control here, but look at this.
Logi siya. Tingnan mo Logi siya sa
still
early.
playing to their strengths, right? Trying
Sakit
to
yung
force this
Clint,
level 4 as quickly as possible. It's probably their only opportunity. Once Fish God hits 4, they can definitely fight.
Well, Yuan does have that golden hour.
Oh!
The only question is how he's gonna use it. Yuan, he
na!
almost gets taken down
So,
here. Has to get away.
DFYG, nakuha pa ng DFYG yung una ko na first blood sila.
And Juno or Kyle just got taken down by Dongfeng Yaoguai.
No
Now Team
first
Falcons they have to
blood.
retreat as Fish God tries to get a kill but gives it over to Zhaoxi. And now Ogwen slowing down the recall of Zed.
Kalma lang, early pa lang.
Forward as Yi1
pinipilit.
tries to terrify him.
Gusto ipitahin. Bak na kayo.
Damage onto Ogwen, but Zed is taking way too much damage. Flat trying to get close.
Parang
but
delikado
Yi1
pa
gives the
sila.
cover for Zed.
Early pa lang, early.
From Dongfeng Yaoguai,
Wala pa
everything
early
on
pa
board.
lang.
Really good disengage here for Dongfeng Yaoguai. Again, I was thinking like maybe he was playing a little dangerous there for Zed, but again, at the very least, Flap was not able to get that Ionic Edge anywhere close to him. Manages to survive and has Yi1 to back him up. With both sides recalling immediately, Dongfeng Yaoguai looking for a big punish, knowing that the purple buff has actually spawned back, that they were delayed for taking it, using his retribution early on to steal this away, and Kyle is going to be left purpleless for the next couple of minutes.
I would say this is uncharacteristic of Team Falcons Philippines, where I would say the first rotation got read out by Dongfeng Yaoguai, and Dongfeng Yaoguai was able to respond appropriately. And now with the 2-kill lead onto Zhaoxi, as long as he doesn't get caught by either the Marcel or the Zushin, Dongfeng Yaoguai, they're gonna scale pretty steadily. And because Super Marco does not get any help from the team, Lung is also having a pretty good time here in lane. Looks like it is roughly even, but actually no, Lung does have a level advantage. Unsure if he was able to deny a few minions away from Super Marco, or it's just, you know, neutral objective difference. But still, this is a very good start for Dongfeng Yaoguai.
It's neutral objective difference, and I think it's 2 crabs at this point is why he has the current lead. Let's just double check his gold. Yep, 666. That's about right there. It means at least 2 crabs were obtained here by Dongfeng Yaoguai as they already fight for the first position here.
Parang di ko na naman trip yung ano.
Yeah, now they gotta really be careful of Flap.
Uranus
Level 7 on
nila.
that Uranus should be able to
Ay,
deal
nako.
quite a lot of pressure onto Dongfeng Yaoguai. Look at Fish
Yun.
God. Fish God is pretty low in
Nako.
HP, and Flap sees that, tries
Lalim
to
dyan, Flapster.
get a kill. Ogwen, he does have the golden hour. Looking for
Ayun na.
prime position to get
Ibaburst na
onto
siya.
someone. For now,
Ibaburst
looks like
na.
they're all on Flap, trying to make sure that Uranus is
Pinopoke
not part
lang.
of the fight, and Ogwen is
Ba't
there
nila
trying to
pinopoke
help
yung
him out.
Uranus?
All the while, Kyle is stealing a green camp away, and even Super Marco is here. Dongfeng Yaoguai, they're losing their position because they're paying too much attention to Flap.
Yeah, this is taking way too long here. And I mean, at least they get both gold laners are going to get a double wave here for just a little bit as they run back into lane. It's better for Clint. And honestly, for Diangfeng Yaoguai, I don't mind this. This is like not the worst position in the world. The longer this drags out and as long as the jungler alongside with Clint don't die here and just keep on farming, this is a good steady pace.
Well, considering that now Zhaoxi does have that Sky Piercer, if they get
Parang
killed,
natatalo sa
it's gonna be
turtle
amazing.
dance
Golden
tong
Hour
ano.
used, but not really utilized that
Falcons,
well.
ah.
But look at that, Kyle. Kyle is stealing away the purple here. So
Ayun.
they're gonna get this
Uy,
turtle
na
for
ano.
free. And looks like Zed was able to
Flicker
catch
out.
one-member team Falcons, but Flicker was used just to escape. Now in the bottom lane, you can see that Kyle is close to Lung, but looks like Lung is already positioned himself safely. Not gonna get ganked by Kyle.
Endless Battle already purchased here for Lung. He's got some incredible base damages to work with, especially with gun in hand. So far, things have been going pretty well for Diangfeng Yaoguai. I think that right now, Team Falcons are just waiting for the next item power spike here. And like Kyle understands that without at least one or two items, it's pretty difficult to find the big one-shot onto Yi1 or even Lung. Zhaoxi still has iframe, so there's still a little bit of a push and pull to see who uses resources. But now Diangfeng Yaoguai playing to their strong lane just to make sure that Lung gets this turret, and now they're going to continue the siege. Similar to Brody, you just break a turret, you move on to the next one, and Lung, so greedy, he just wants to make sure that he gets all the farm. No wave wasted.
We will see whether this trade is worth it, because so far, Kyle is getting all the farm and Lung is getting all the farm. Quite a lot of, I would say, Zhaoxi is sacrificing a lot here for his team. He is one level behind of Kyle. I think can equalize this if they're able to get this purple buff, but I really feel like they won't be able to. But with that being said, Lung is here. Maybe they do want to go for a fight.
Kyle doesn't have his retribution, but Zhaoxi does. They can try for it. They've got Golden Hour as well if they want to delay it further, but nah,
Ooh.
Kyle, he's not going to waste any time here as the initiation from Diangfeng Yaoguai just to zone out the rest of the Falcons.
Interesting. Ogwen used the golden hour onto Lung when no member is anywhere close. But this is good for Super Marco. Super Marco is farming freely down bot. Might even get that turret as well. Diangfeng Yaoguai, they're trying to wait for an opportunity, but because nothing is really happening, they're honestly losing the bout just a little bit. The goal gap is non-existent now as Super Marco gets that turret.
Diangfeng Yaoguai making sure that they're not forcing too many of the scenarios. Oh, wait, hold on. Zhaoxi might be in some trouble, but look at the back.
Bakit si Flap na naman inuunan nila? Si Flap na naman binaburst pinopoke nila.
Capitalize on Diangfeng Yaoguai clumping up here. It looks like Zed is gonna recall. E1 does not have mana. He does have to be careful of that, but looks like Super Marco was able to get away from that. Juno or Kyle still able to get the turtle. Super Marco gets a kill onto Zed, and now they want to move on forward as Super Marco is feeling very confident in continuing the fight. Diangfeng Yaoguai has to escape. Two members here get locked up, and now even the golden hour used, both of them are stunned up, and kills given over to Team Falcons.
And look at the conversion. Immediately, they're getting that wave down bot. They're instantly invading onto topside to ensure the topside jungle is going to be completely cleared, and Diangfeng Yaoguai will start to fall behind. Team Falcons, their composition is about to go online as Super Marco is one component away from completing the golden staff, and then it's going to be a real deal.
Yung
Team Falcons
Urain.
so far, I mean,
Hindi naman nila kailangan i-poke yun kasi babalik lang buhay yun.
They basically dragged out fights because of the indecision of Diangfeng Yaoguai, and because of how slow they're making their choices, Team Falcons have built this steady lead on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, and I would say that's good for Team Falcons as well because they position themselves in a way that they don't really get caught by Zed. And Diangfeng Yaoguai is showing quite a lot of respect onto Team Falcons. Partly the reason why Team Falcons is able to capitalize on those hesitations. So now Diangfeng Yaoguai, they really have lost any lead that they had. Over 3,000 goal lead now for Team Falcons just by Diangfeng Yaoguai hesitating the entire game.
A 5K swing over the span of 4 minutes. And Team Falcons, this is why they are a dangerous team. They're very good at out-macroing their opponents, and especially when they have plenty of information. We've seen that there are moments where Diangfeng Yaoguai actually have tempo on them. But unfortunately, Team Falcons are very good at just kind of balancing the scales just a little bit, right? Even if they're willing to sacrifice a neutral objective, the gold lead never goes too far. Malefic Gun already purchased and completed by Lung. The extra range is going to be useful, but the tough part is Zhaoxi. Oh wait, hold on.
You can see Ogwen just positioning himself, trying to see if he can catch multiple members of different Yaguai. Right now, Zhaoxi is really not in a good spot here, Gideon. And look at that damage coming in from Melissa. Golden hour used. But looks like the right members are not getting stopped here. Another golden hour used, but just to stop Team Falcons.
Holy, nice one.
Has to get away. Kyle secures a kill onto the EXP lane of Jumping Yaguai. And now they don't have any more forward momentum. Ogwen able to stop the recalls, and now Team Falcons gets on the Lord.
I think this game's kind of done for already. Now the biggest problem is that they can't like really do much to Haji without like a hard engage from Zed. And even then, Haji still has that Purify available. With the Ice Queen's wand, whoever walks up is in trouble. Even Lung, right? After using, you know, the netting recoil, he is so slow. He's going to get run down by a lot of the members of Team Falcons if they don't stop this right now.
This is uncomfortable for me because this entire GOF, unfortunately, the jungles are not being selfish. They're letting go of their own farm to help out other people, and it just very bad for the team. Like Zhaoxi's sacrificing himself for Lung, and then honestly nothing happens. And this is the same thing that we saw in the previous matchup. Kyle is having a good time despite the early game not going his way. He is level 15 way before, and now Zhaoxi just hit level 13. And as we're seeing this, Team Falcons, they are forcing the situation, getting onto that turret, even using the golden hour defensively, but not good enough. Brought back, Zed gets taken down by Flap, but mostly because Haji was able to pull him back, and now Fish God goes in with the Bravest Fighter trying to get a kill onto Super Marco, but Super Marco has a lot more items than him. And now Team Falcons gets away, and Jungfo Yaguai can't really do much. Kill, give it over to Flap.
Yep, disrespect. Disrespect. You can see that a lot of Lung shots was targeted towards like the frontliners and even on top of Super Marco. But Marco has much better sustain overall because of the fighter emblems, and he's also building the Trinity. Very easy to trigger when Muddles is so far up, already chipping away at his life total. But I think the hardest part once again, is Haji. He touches him just once, just a little bit, picks him up one time, and Falcons are able to shut Lung down. He's 0-2 and 0 so far, and the laning phase is done. There's not a lot of structures that he can take at this stage if he can't walk out of their base. And with no inhibitors at all, it's an even bigger task for Dianfeng Yaguai to take advantage of this game at all. So really, the momentum and the motion is on Falcons. The next Lord should be the game ender.
Yep. I do feel like this is pretty over for Dianfeng Yaguai. The only way they can really come back into this game is somehow Team Falcons just overextend and keeps on dying to the turrets here. Because Zhaoxi does have a Sky Piercer, but it's 0 stacks. He got it after he already got his 2 kills. So for now, it's really providing him absolutely nothing except for a wasted slot. So this is why I was worried for Dianfeng Yaguai. They know how to get kills. But then it's like, okay, now what?
It always seems to be the case. It's starting to become like a more obvious trend among some of the minor region teams. But again, gotta be decisive here. Is they're trying to look for at least just a little bit of space, but there's just so many waves that are crashing in, and with Suyo already showing himself, they're just going for the fight.
And with this, Zed even has to flicker out.
Ay, ha?
Not much can be done
Wala.
by Zed. The golden hour stops the fight just a little bit.
silang minto.
Kyle able to get a double kill. The front line really can't do much, and now Lung gets pulled back into the team. Has to get away, but coming from the flank of Maniac gets by Kyle.
Ayaw pa ibigay,
And he was just gonna stay in base. Well, Team Falcons tries to give over to Savage, but
Savage lang
happen. Yuan is like, get the win. That's it. I'm not gonna give you more.
Yep, he's not that
Damot
generous,
nun,
especially
Savage
from
lang
the